I will fight to the end. A new ally joins me. Do you hunger for death? I need energy. Am I not burdened enough? Feel my wrath. Suffer! You deserve nothing less!
The other 500.
The year was 1916. Roderick Virgin. Conceived a plan. In my power, he would capture death. Did
This they did, but this one convinced me. Exactly, I think so. Oh god, what have I done? What's this?
My pack is full.
I mean, like, maybe I could play for like a few hours today, you know what I mean? Maybe I could play for a few hours today. I might as well just see what it's like, you know, maybe play the game just a little bit and, you know, maybe just see what's going on, right? It's not that big of a deal, right? Photoshop? Yeah, it probably is. and auto spin feature. Can I request an auto spin feature where it will waste $25 for me without me having to click the money? Click the button. They literally already have that for you. Yeah, there you go. I love watching people that are gambling. It's the most entertaining thing about gambling streams whenever the person is just so far down that they just start fucking like turbo spinning. Like they're just like, and you watch the money on like their account go like, it's like, you know, 10,000, 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, 4,000, 5, you know, 3,000, 7,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, 0. Nope, guys, I gotta get a rejuicer. I'll be right back. You know what I mean? Holy fuck, man. It's just sad. It is actually fucking sad. And XQ does it 3 windows at the same time? Yeah, I mean, I would just never do that. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I know that I like to meme about gambling and stuff like that. I would never gamble unless I could rig it. I never gamble unless I can cheat. If you can't cheat gambling, then it's a gamble, and I don't like gambling. That's it. And so that's it'll be different next roll? Yeah, exactly. And I said, fuck that, man. Like, there's no shot I would ever gamble. I think I wasted my luck my first roll. Yeah, I got one on my third, man. Diablo Immortal is one of those games in which if I see hackers, I just don't mind. I mean, listen. People are cheating in video games. Like, whenever a video game, whenever they're like, you have to spend like this really, really long period of time. So like, an example of this is like the Isle of Yearning in Lost Ark, right? So anybody might not know about this. It's basically like there's a special island, and in order to get the island soul, which is like the it's like the thing that says like, hey, I beat this island, right? And so in order to get it, you have to kill one individual guy. It only
Good to
spawns
see
like
you.
2
Be
different
safe, all
locations. And then on top of that, he has a chance, a 1% chance to spawn
What do you
a
need,
bag,
friend? Be
or
safe,
drop
all
a
right?
bag,
Hey there.
and the bag
Good to
has
see
a
you.
1% chance to have the soul inside of it. So if somebody's botting that, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. It just doesn't. I don't really give a shit about it. Because, like, yeah, 1% of a 1%. Yeah, it's like, if you're botting this, like, that's too bad. I mean, why wouldn't somebody bot? Yeah, exactly. People macro the guy all the time. Yeah, it's just so low chances. Well, whenever you make systems like that, it's like things like this are just wastes of time. Like, who gives a shit about this? And so, yeah, I don't care about that at all. I'd report them. I wouldn't. That's fine with me. You're going to bot and do something like that? I think it's totally okay. Ted Cruz responds to Asmongold's submission to his office on his podcast. Is it time?
Still there.
Yes. This is the whole thing. It says it's timestamp. Where's the timestamp? Okay, so goes this. Alright, here we go. Let's go.
I didn't know anything about it, but I would love your take on it if you have formed one. This is from Chris. I believe Chris is, or I'm sorry, the question is from Jonathan. That's someone who's one of your constituents. The question is, the Twitch streamer Asmongold.
No fucking, oh my fucking god. Alright. No fucking way. Holy shit. Oh my god. Why'd you say your name like that? I have no idea. Alright, let's go.
Said he reached out to Senator Cruz's office about regulating loot boxes in video games.
Yeah.
Where does the senator stand on loot boxes?
Holy
I know
shit.
that those are all words, and I understand they have been strung together in an English sentence, but I don't really understand what it means semantically together.
How do you not understand that? It's so easy. Like, I'm amazed that, like, somebody can be like... I mean, it's obvious. Like, Michael Solcon is. I don't know who this guy is.
Look, I'm happy to engage in a conversation. I'm happy
Recharging.
Oh my God. Is this actually gonna fucking happen? Oh, holy fuck, man! I cannot fucking believe this.
You are marked for death.
Holy shit! Are you fucking kidding me, man? Oh my God.
to see what he has to say on it. As I understand it, the concern he's raising is a concern
Holy
about
shit.
gambling and kids. And
Yeah.
I will say it is certainly true that social media, online environments, including video games,
Yep.
are designed to be addictive. Now,
They
I'm
are.
something of a gamer. I'm not a gamer like hardcore Twitch streamers, and I don't do the massive multiplayer games.
Not yet, Senator, but I'll tell you, I bet you never thought that you were going to be a top podcaster. So who knows? We may have to launch a vertic Twitch stream and start playing Pac-Man or whatever the kids are playing these days.
How do you not know what games are out? How do you not know that? Do you not use Twitter? Like, I don't watch sports, but I know what the teams are.
That could well be. And you remember when you and I did Dave Rubin's podcast, we did a Twitch stream on playing, I think it was Nintendo that he had, and we did that. And if I remember right, I beat his ass. I'm pretty sure that's right. And if not, that's the
believe
story
you
I'm
did.
going with.
Okay.
But look, there are different components of it.
Okay,
In
all right, here we go,
games,
here we go.
I'll tell you, I don't
beat
like
his
it when
ass,
you
yeah.
can buy in-game items and sort of make your character stronger or get advantages.
No
in
fucking way.
Different components of it. In games, I'll tell you, I don't like it when you can buy in-game items and sort of make your character stronger or get advantages. Now,
No fucking way. No fucking way. Oh my God. I did. You know, whenever I thought of somebody, I was like, maybe Ted Cruz. I can't fucking believe it. Wow. Holy shit.
Now, I'll confess, when I play some games, I'll sometimes buy it because it is more fun if suddenly your character
Yeah.
has a lot more great stuff that would take you 6 months or a year to build up. So
Exactly.
sometimes I'll
Even he's ashamed of it. Look at his expression. Look at his fucking expression whenever he says it.
6 months or a year to build up. So sometimes I'll.
Like, it's, you know, like, even he's fucking embarrassed about it. Like, exactly.
Okay, I'll spend $20 and buy a treasure chest full of coins because then I can spend them to get cool things in the game. You know, I think it is a greater concern when you're dealing with kids, when you're dealing with minors who have a potential, number one, to spend a whole lot of money.
We saw that. We just saw that.
And, you know, with some of the loot boxes, there's a fair amount of randomness that you can get a lot of great stuff or some lousy stuff.
So
and
he
I guess
knows.
that's the argument that it's gambling.
Yeah.
I'll confess I haven't. I'm open to hearing arguments on this, but I approach the issue with a pretty strong libertarian bent. So
It is
I'd like to not see kids exploited and harmed.
Insight is still appreciated.
And so
I think that's the main thing, right? Is like it's marketed towards kids,
Her wicked desires
and
have
kids do
perverted
it all
the
the
nature
time.
of
There's
these
no like
woods.
protections for this. It's
Only
like
a magic
this is a
equally
T
as
for teen
dark
or
can
E for
bind
everyone
your
game
ritual.
that has gambling mechanisms, the same ones that are being designed, and these gambling mechanisms are being designed by psychologists and by people that are behavioral experts to create addictive tendencies. So it's not like this is some like, oh, this kid just accidentally gets addicted to it or something like that. No, these people, they literally hire like behavioral and addiction experts into the development of these games to make them as addicted as possible, and then they are marketed directly and deliberately towards kids. Now, I think that it's fair to not like really, you know, maybe like, well, it's like if adults want to do it, they can do what they want with their money. I personally think it's gambling. I wish all of it was fucking banned. But if I could get people to even agree with me with making it against for kids, I think that would absolutely, I'd be happy if I just got that. You know, that's, in my mind, it's like, that's the first step, right? It's like, once you do that, you can go to the next one. One step at a time, yeah.
Be interested in his views, but at the same time, I'm not sure that the federal government really has a dog in the fight, that if people want to, in a video game, spend money on stuff in the game, I think my instincts are probably that may not be a great choice if you're spending massive amounts of money.
Yeah,
in
that's
games,
true.
But I'm not sure the federal government has a role preventing you from doing that.
Oh, I agree with them. That's exactly what I said. That's actually exactly what I said. Because like I don't think it's the government shouldn't make you like smell it. It's the gambling aspect. It's the boxes. That's the only thing I give a shit about. Yeah, it's like, yeah. So he actually agrees with me 100%. It's the fucking boxes. There we go. Didn't they expect from Ted Cruz? I didn't believe this. I honestly, I didn't believe it. Like, I thought it was just going to be some bullshit. Like, they straight up addressed it on the podcast. And the thing is, like, he actually knows about it. I wonder how many other people actually know about this shit, too.
Well, we'll have to look into loot boxes more. Maybe I'll brush up on my Donkey Kong or, you know, whatever's really hip right now. And I hope that we can figure out. Maybe we'll have to.
I'm quite confident it's not Donkey Kong.
Thank you. It's not fucking Donkey Kong. Like, it just it's so patronizing. Like, imagine he got corrected. Oh my god. He actually got corrected. It's not Donkey Kong. Thank you. Oh my god. How old is this guy? It's like, this guy looks like he's like in his 30s. You got no excuse. You should know, man. It's like saying Pokemon, yeah.
Is it not? Okay, I'm a little behind the curve.
He's 32? I'm gonna be 32 soon. Are you kidding me?
But there were no loot boxes in that too. So maybe we'll hear from Osman Gold
and you know, I will note. So I actually just watched again Ready Player One. Did you ever see that?
I've actually never watched that.
No, I heard it was great, but I didn't catch it. I've seen it several times, but I just happened to have rewatched it last week, and it's a really good movie about virtual reality and people going into the game and a whole alternative world in the game. But people amass money in virtual reality, and it ends up for many people subsuming the world. And look, there are hard challenges. We're not yet to the dystopic world of Ready Player One.
We will be,
but we might be. We're on a path towards that.
Yep.
And you know, escapism. There are times when escapism can be valuable, but it also is going to raise all sorts of challenges and challenges that can spill over from the virtual world to the real world, and how those intersections happen. We're going to have to learn more about them.
And specifically on this issue of the loot boxes and
I do not.
A lot of the question involves the role of parents, and parental rights is a big topic these days. And I believe parental rights is the topic of your conversation with Liz Ward. Is that right, Liz?
I think
this is a great question, right? It's a question I think a lot of conservatives are asking. Are parental rights absolute? Can parents actually be bad parents and take their kids to a drag show? Or
okay, that's the end of it. So yeah. Anyway, this is pretty much. I can't believe this. Like, I honestly cannot fucking believe this. This is a shock. Like, I feel like I speak for a lot of you guys. Like, am I wrong whenever I say I did not expect Ted Cruz to know fucking as much as he does know about this? Yeah, he actually knew about it. Oh my god. He's a gamer. Like, this is my logic, right? Is like, I thought, guy's on social media a lot. He's in media a lot. He's got kids. Maybe he knows about this, right? Like, maybe he's connected to this because he sees he's on social media all the fucking time, right? Like, that was my thinking. And apparently it worked. Oh my fucking God. I hope that he can, I hope he can see where I'm coming from and where a lot of people are coming from. And like, we'll talk to more people too. If this goes over well, or even if it doesn't, like, I'll just keep talking to more people, because as I said, I feel like this shit is ruining games. It's ruining games. It's like, it's creating these situations like with that kid. I forgot where it is. It's just bad. The whole fucking thing is bad. This is a shock, man. I'm honestly so fucking shocked. What are the odds being rehearsed with this team? Also answering something in relation to give them positive exposure? I don't really... The thing to me is, like, whenever I look at getting something done, I don't look at what somebody's intentions are behind it. I only look at, does this move me closer to my goal or not? That's it. I only look, does this move me closer to what I want or not? And it's important to have people talking about this. You know, it does. Odds are they talked about it? Yeah, sure. And that's it. That's a good way to see it. Yeah, I don't care. Like, the next person, I'll see if I can get a response from Bernie fucking Sanders. Who knows? Honestly, I could, at this point, maybe Bernie plays fucking Clash of Clans. Maybe he understands it. I don't know.
Good.
Yeah, AOC, maybe. Yeah, she plays League. I know that. Why not? This is a huge issue. It's a massive fucking issue. And it's over the line. Bernie, yeah, Bernie plays Diablo Immortal. Yeah, try AOC. She's a League fan and familiar with streaming. I might do that. Like, I have no problem. Like, I want you guys to know this. This is not a partisan issue for me. I don't care. The only thing that I care about is, like, I have the thing that I want, and I want to do whatever I can that puts me towards what I want. That's it. Everything else is noise. Yeah, everything else, I don't give a shit about it. I don't care about it. It's all just noise. And so, yeah. And really need to see both parties and their sides to get done anyways. The logic with contacting somebody who is a Republican first is that I think it's an easier sell to a Democrat. I think based on their ideology, it's an easier sell if it's bad to Democrats versus Republicans. So it's like, if I could get them on my side, the rest of it's downhill from there. Like, in my opinion, like, just like the ways that I think about it. And yeah, which politician be so honest if their goals are clearly stated? Well, it's important to keep that in mind. Talk about the harm to kids Republicans are in. That's, yeah. Why do you think we said it that way?
The tree, it's guiding my sight.
I go into something.
I see the darkness.
I go into it and I'm trying to win. I'm trying to get what I want out of the situation. You know. Like, I look at, like, okay, this is like the most effective way to message, to get people to agree with me, to get people to see what I'm saying, and then I go from there. The script is W acknowledged it and talked about it. Exactly, yeah. And that's it. People are racist towards me because they think I'm conservative. I don't give a fuck about people being like conservative, liberal, Democrat, Republican. That doesn't, like, I have my own views on things, and that's fine. But, like, I think most people agree on most shit.
It will help us.
And I think that people, like, they spend like 90% of the time on the 20% of stuff or 10% of stuff they don't agree on. And because of that, it allows, you know, different types of, like, in my opinion, malevolent forces to monopolize the 90% that we do agree on. I think that's what happens. People fight all the time over stupid shit whenever people could agree on a bunch of stuff that nobody can fucking seem to get together with. It's nuts. The news fuels it. Of course it does. It's horrible. Yeah, absolutely. And so, yeah, this is tremendous. This is absolutely fucking tremendous. I can't fucking believe this. I'm gonna be honest. I cannot believe this. Oh my God. I'm in shock. Like, are you guys? Do you guys feel the same way? Like, I'm really surprised. Holy fuck, man. Like, it's unreal. Yeah, I didn't expect it to actually, I didn't expect it to go this far. Like, I kind of had I have like a plan, but like, man, like this is like the extended plan, you know? Oh my God. That's nuts. That's actually pretty hopeful. Yeah, it is. Bobby's sweating right now. Oh, more like Bobby's spending money right now for some fucking lobbying to fucking turn shit around. That's what it's gonna be. No, it's not gonna be easy to get rid of this stuff, man. It won't be. Absolutely. And if you do it, get someone who knows more about the legal battle on loot boxes like Young Yang. I'll look it up and I'll know for myself, man. I'm not worried about it. Let me look at the rest of this shit too. And what's this here? No more Blizzard interviews for you? Well, I think that a lot of the people at Blizzard agree with me, to be honest. Most of the people that make the decisions there might not, but a lot of the average people, like I think they do. Legit Giga Chat, Energy Consulting from Josh. I did say again, like I thought this Allcraft was like an S tier Allcraft. It was amazing. Please talk to Cull about this. He proposed an organization like ESRB to classify microtransactions into cosmetic and lowest as loot box as most dangerous. It won't matter. Telling people that it's bad doesn't really make a difference. You have to make sure people can't do it. Like, how do you know that's true? Because Crane can tell people not to gamble every fucking day, but Stake still pays them. If it worked, Stake would stop paying them. It doesn't work. That's all there is to it. Like, I understand that, like, you know, people might think that's a good idea or whatever, but, like, I just, I look at whatever I think is going to work, man. That's all there is to it. Amber Heard interview? Yeah, I'll watch that today. Talk about the worst games companies. Somebody talk about the good companies like Nintendo that don't do stuff like this. I don't know if Nintendo does do stuff like this or not, but I feel like every week almost I mention how much I like Nintendo. Like, it's nothing new for me at all. I talk about it constantly. Channel 5, I'll watch that in a bit too, man. Just give me a minute. Josh Drive Chat's true. Can't wait for him to react to this and then Asmon to react to the reaction. Neither should be playing it, and the meme is trying to say that it's good to play it still, which is not. I don't like the should and should not be playing a video game. I find that to be very, very patronizing, very, like, overly controlling. It's like, oh, I'm going to tell you that you shouldn't be able to play this video game. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, who the fuck are you to tell me, like, what I should and shouldn't do with my own goddamn time? You know what I mean? It's just so, it's so presumptuous. It's nuts. And, Nintendo released Animal Crossing on pay to win. How the fuck can Animal Crossing be pay to win? What is it? Like, you can buy bonuses to, like, reputation with Tom Nook? Like, how the fuck can you make Animal Crossing pay to win, bro? Like, I don't even know what that is. That's nuts, man. Yeah, it's a joke? Yeah, I don't know. Let me look at the rest of these, okay? Danny hosted Pirates of the Caribbean Theater on the stream. Is this like a,
why are you
what was
here?
this?
What's happened?
Oh, this is just a Final Fantasy play.
Haven't you heard?
That is
Kasha
cool,
led
but
a
like
war
it's not
party
really
to
that good
attack
of a
the
stream
Forgotten
content.
Tower. I was
Where are
returning
you
to the
going?
encampment
We're
to
going to
rally
buy a
the others when
game
I
from
saw
a
what was
company that's
happening
let
here.
us down in the
I'm
hopes
sorry
that
I
this
arrived
time
too late to help
they
you.
won't let us down. But if they do, we will rant until next year when they
There's
do it
nothing you
again.
could have done.
See,
Hope,
this is what's normal.
Did you say the rogues are attacking the tower? Yes. And
This is what's normal. Like, yeah, this is what you're supposed to do. Is you get mad about something that comes out again, you get mad about the next one. You know what I mean?
Blood Rose lives. Your sisters are walking into a trap. I must reach Akara and the others, lest the Bloodsworn take them as well.
Which the people who are upset
Head to
about
the
Animal
Rose and we
Crossing
can
is because they
join
could
you
have only one save file per console, so they couldn't save consoles. It was a way to prevent people from being able to farm the crap out of the game for the money in it. Honestly, I haven't played Animal Crossing since it was on the GameCube. I have no horse in this race. I'll let somebody who's more informed on Animal Crossing handle this conversation, okay? I have no fucking idea. And what's this here? Apparently it's a real production. So this was the thing. Lalafell's of the Caribbean. I feel like, I mean, you look at this picture, somebody put a lot of fucking work into this. Like, whenever I used to make, like, different posters like this for different events that I would do in WoW, mine were a lot worse than this. Holy shit, this actually looks pretty goddamn good. GameCube was lit. Yeah, Time Travelers. Oh my fucking god. That looks really good. Let me see here. It's Around With Your Boy. I think I've seen this. Let's watch it.
Do this shit with you no more, bro. No, this is what you told me. You said, I'm gonna be on the game at 9 o'clock. Where was you at?
This is Raid Leader POV. Yep.
Where was you at? I had to run solo. I had to play with randoms.
Yep.
Do you know how that feels? To play with a fucking random?
I do.
Carrying every fucking game on my back.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Yep.
Don't you ever fucking join my party again, bro. You hear me? Oh, I was.
Give me a sec, dude. Oh my fucking god, this shit's funny.
Busy. I was eating. I fell asleep.
That's what I usually say. All three at the same time.
You think I give a fuck about any of that? No.
That's true.
I told you to get on the fucking game.
True.
When have I ever missed a game for you, huh? I've known you since you were a baby.
True.
Pathetic freak.
Bro, that's a honestly, this is some really fucking strong Modern Warfare, Halo 2, Halo 3, Xbox Live lobby vibes. And I am all here for it. I love it. I think this is fucking hilarious. Sanest MMO player. Yeah, and the thing is, like, this is what it's like whenever you're a raid leader. 100%, man. Holy fuck. Dudes to stay outside for a while. This shit's just fun. He's joking and goofing around, man. Oh my god, it's good. Not pay to win. All right, bro. Is this the fucking Facebook post? I saw this. So, straight up, I don't know who at Blizzard thought this was a good idea, but people at Blizzard on Facebook are actually like trying to fucking promote the idea that Diablo Immortals not pay to win. Like the actual official Facebook account, not some fucking random ass bullshit, but the official Facebook account. Let me look at this. There'll be a new defamation case. Amber did the big bad again. Oh, thank God. Let's see here. Let's look at this first, and then I'll watch the interview, okay? I really don't get from the people who say it's pay to win. From what I've seen from playing, you've got to be really bad or haven't played at all in order to even be pay to win. What the fuck does that even mean? And look, it's actually Diablo. It's spoken like a champion. Flex, flex, yeah. And it's exactly as you said. Progression is consistent with great, and if one decided to pay, would be just to go that little bit faster than the rest of us. Can somebody that actually still has Facebook installed check to make sure this is real? Can somebody please make sure this is real? It's obviously a translation. They've got a lot of Z's and like it looks like I don't know what language this is, but it's obviously not American. So it looks like probably some like Nordic language, I don't know. Like it's Polish, Hungarian, yeah, something like that. I have no idea. Anyway, so it's exactly what you said. Progression's consistent and great. And if you did decide to pay, you would just go a little bit faster than the rest of us. And aren't there 2 pictures of this? Yeah, there's another one. I really do not get all the hate towards loot boxes. You can have gear to play the whole game without an issue. Loot boxes are always for those who want to rush the late game or have way too much time on their hands. For the average user, you will never even consider purchasing anything in the game. You're never even gonna consider it. No way. That's good point you're making there, and I would recommend submitting feedback in regard to the platinum. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, man. I can't believe this. I cannot fucking believe this, because a free game or nobody ever buys anything will totally be around for years. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, they just made it accidentally. It's not a response to that post? Ooh, that's a good point. That's a very, very good point. Yeah, yeah, it's actually not a response to the post because this guy has Bjorn tagged, not Victor, you know? So yes, very good point. And holy shit, and 42 people are positive about that. Oh my god. bunch of fucking clowns. An active Blizzard community manager on Facebook is defending pay to win. I don't know where to start mocking this. I don't know either. This is unreal. And so it's not pay to win. If you never win, that's the trick that Blizzard has. Yep, that idiot. The thing is, think about how dumb this guy is. No, not this guy. Think about how stupid Victor is. There was an 800% bonus box, and he didn't even see it. He was so stupid. He didn't even see it. It was right in front of him. He didn't see the 800% bonus box for $1. Victor is just not paying attention at all, man. He's just blind. He's got something, man. Oh my fucking god. Just a little bit faster. The official response really makes me not want to play Diablo 4 anymore. Yep, them openly defending this looks really bad. I'm sure going to eventually get some cheap positive PR whenever one of their games doesn't have loot boxes, and I hope someone brings this up in the comments. I really want Blizzard to make a comment on Diablo Immortal. I really do. I want them to come out with a statement of like, you know, like, the game came out and it's had a mixed reception, you could say. What do you think about it? Like, what do you think about some of the people that are making the accusation that, I don't know, the game's like pay to win or something? Like, what do you think? Like, is that legit, or is it just like, are those like just Final Fantasy fans? Like, what is this exactly? Earnings call this month, isn't it? Yes, it is. And I think they already released some of the information about that. Oh my fucking god. Same type of clowns that argue the meaning of win is whenever you're really winning, you feel like you're winning. They should ask Charlie Sheen. Yeah, if they did, every game would be pay to win. Let me see if I can find this over here, okay? And, where the fuck is it? There we go. And, where are we? Not this one, not that one, not this one. This one here. Okay, Diablo Immortal. Let's talk about this real quick. And this is not really a surprise, I think, to anyone, but, here we are. Diablo Immortal has made $24 million in 2 weeks, as Blizzard's latest RPG generates controversy over its runes, crests, and loot boxes, and other things too. Don't forget about that. Diablo Immortal microtransactions have generated $24 million in revenue, with players. Data from an industry tracking website reveals that since its launch on. Just a second. God fucking damn it. Excuse me. Alright, so anyway, we should be good now. I've been having, as I said, bad sinus trouble recently, so it is what it is. Data from the industry tracking website AppMagic reveals that since its launch on June 2nd, Blizzard's latest RPG has been downloaded more than 5 million times and has quickly become the developer's second highest mobile earner, surpassed only by the almighty Hearthstone that's being released in 2004. So this is the data that this person has. Let's see if I can find this. So revenue is over $24,000. I mean, so if it's more than $20,000, then 2015. Sorry, I read it the wrong way. View as a graph. Okay, let's see what this is. Dashboards custom.
I'm going in there.
Does it not? Oh, I have to log in. Fuck you.
That thing.
Okay, let's see this.
You will not survive.
So it's 43% of this, and this is all, guys. Keep in mind, this is all a 30. This is all a last 30 days number one, and it's also a third party. So, like, is any of this stuff really real? We don't know. I think that it's a ballpark. You know what I mean? So, the United States, 43%. That 3% right there, others, I wonder where New Zealand is on this. 43% United States, 23% South Korea. So, one of the things that I want people to realize about this is that speaking and talking about this in English will only stop at the absolute most 43% of it. These games will still make over $10 million in the first couple of weeks, even if we didn't do that. You see what I'm saying?
So
it's nuts. Now check Genshin Impact. Okay, sure.
Well then, monstrosity.
Genshin Impact. Okay, let's see what this is. Revenue is greater than $100 million in the last 30 days. Holy fucking shit. Why? Because they're cute, hot anime girls. Like, what do you expect, man? Genshin isn't pay to win, though. That's what's so fucking funny. It's nuts. Wow. That's insane. So, yeah, $20 million. This is still a lot, right? $20 million is a lot. Diablo Immortal was made in the last 2 weeks, according to this website, which is not 100% Blizzard Finance RPG has been downloaded over 5 million times. It's quickly becoming the developer's second highest. No wonder the majority of downloads come from people in the United States and South Korea. The United States is tops, accounting for most of them. And the use of microtransactions as part of Diablo Immortal's leveling has been criticized. However, as some players argue, they feel a distinct disadvantage if they are playing without purchasing in-game items. This displeasure has been reflected on the game's Metacritic user score, which for the PC version of Diablo Immortal presently sits at 0.3, an all-time low for any PC game ever. Wow.
What have you
Sounds
done
like my GPA whenever I was a freshman in high school. Holy shit, it should be lower? Yeah, I don't know where the 0.3 came from, guys. It could have been a mistake. I think that's probably what it was. And free-to-play games have always had some kind of advantage to buy. Lol, that's why it's free. Lamal, this isn't social. Okay, that's... I'm going to read your comments. I'm going to decide if you're getting banned for that comment or not. Let me read it real quick. Okay, Yeah, you're banned. All right. So let's go over there. Yeah, he's an idiot. Anyway, so ain't worth reading. I saw it. I looked into him. He's an idiot. So there are plenty of games. League of Legends is free to play, and it's not pay to win. So your argument is just immediately thrown into the garbage. This is not true. That a game has to be pay to win in order for it to be a profitable. It's just not true. That's it. And so skins are different. CSGO, there's plenty of other games. Valorant is not pay to win. Yeah, there's many games that are not pay to win that are free to play. Dota 2, yeah, lots. Final Fantasy 14, yeah, it's free to play to a point. You're right. And so anyway, I saw this, and a lot of people were very unhappy about this. They were extremely angry. Fuck off. This business model needs to die. There are people that are just fucking furious about this. 2 weeks in, how much have you spent? This is why gaming sucks these days. Gamers are shooting themselves in the foot. 24 million in 2 weeks. Excuse me, time to monetize other things. Yeah, exactly. After seeing this, I'm going to bet that despite saying Diablo 4's monetization, which is going to be on the game, will be different. It's going to be the fucking same because Blizzard is a greedy fucking company. No, I think so too. I think this is what's going to happen. It's insane to see this happen, man. It really is. It is unreal. Is Lost Ark pay to win? Yes. Is it going to be? It's not going to be 100% the same. Here's what I think is going to happen: is that Blizzard is going to release Diablo 4, and it's not going to have a lot of pay to win. Right? Maybe you can like buy and sell cosmetics. You can like buy cosmetics for real money, then sell them for gold or something like that. I don't know. I think it's going to be about it. And then whenever the real pay to win is going to happen is whenever they start the seasons. Now, whenever they start the seasons, that's whenever they'll sell battle passes, and they'll have more costumes you can buy and sell. That's whenever people are really going to come out ahead. That way, they have people that are like invested into the game at that point. The season comes out, and it's like, oh, I've already spent like 300 hours playing the game. I might as well just try out the season. And then they get frustrated halfway through the season, and they buy a battle pass. They buy something else like a battle pass. I think that's what's going to happen more than anything else. It just means every downloaded game spent $4 in the game. Remember, correct? Remember when every game's cost $60, $4 not so bad. Well, the problem is that this game will continue to make more and more money. I read actually a statistic, and this is just a random Reddit statistic, so it could be completely wrong, that 0.15% of the people that play these free-to-play games contribute to 73% of the revenue for these games. Think about that. All you do is you farm out the mega whales and they make all the fucking money. Yeah, those are the mega whales. Those are the $20,000 Andes, the $30,000 to $50,000 Andes. I saw this actually recently. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up so you guys can take a look at it. I thought this was pretty funny and a little bit cute. And let's see if I can find it here. Where the fuck is it? There it is. And this is a post that I saw yesterday. And I tweeted this out and I said, God, I fucking love video gaming in the year 2022. Clan I tried joining wanted pay stubs to make sure I had the income to keep up with everyone else.
Dozens of our sisters, all of them have laid down their lives to prevent evil from returning.
Man, this is gonna be, I'm telling you guys, who loves video gaming, man? It's a great time, isn't it? Oh my fucking God. What are pay stubs? It's something that went away probably 10 years ago. Let's be honest, everything's automatic direct deposit. But, you know, it's still crazy. Right? TFT Games said less than 10% pay in the game. Yeah, it doesn't matter, though.
There is
and what's this here? There's no widespread harassment in Activision Blizzard. So I did see this.
Cannot possess an
let me see if I can find it.
Like
so Activision Blizzard,
it will not be easy.
Investigated itself.
You must act as the heroes
they
of
put in
Sanctuary
a
did.
investigation
Join
to
Tasha
get to the bottom
and the
of this
others at the
situation and
Forgotten
this
Tower
problem.
And end the
and
curse
there is
upon
no
this
evidence
land.
to suggest that
The magic
Activision
of the
Blizzard
waypoint
senior
here will
executives
make your
ever
journey
intentionally
faster.
ignored or attempted
Go,
to downplay
friend.
instances
This
of gender
world
harassment.
depends on your task.
Well,
May
you
the
know what?
great eye
I think
watch
that part of
over
that
us
is
all.
true. Because I don't think that there is no evidence that you can find that intent was provable. I actually agree that there are probably no bits of evidence that prove intent. You see what I'm saying? Because proving intent is really hard to do. Like, you'd have to say it's oddly specific. Yes, exactly. It's oddly specific and probably technically true. They burned it all? Yeah, that's true. And what's this here? Shred faster. We're being investigated. Actiboy's HR, pro skater. Human resources is not your friend. Don't trust the boss. Shred faster. We're being investigated. There we fucking go, man. I don't know even really what to say here. It's just there. Well, there it is. That's what to say right there. Don't worry, guys. We got a mirror and we looked into it. Yeah, I mean, California disagrees. Well, I don't know. I mean, it just really depends on what's going to happen. But I'm just really kind of shocked to see this happen, to be honest with you. I thought that there was going to be more people that got fired. And also, like, here's a little question here. Why did all of these people leave the company randomly if there was no evidence that this happened? Maybe it's because that what they're saying is that circumstantially, it's only the current Blizzard senior executives that were doing it, that were not doing it intentionally, and everybody that left did do it intentionally. I find that, like, again, whenever some company says something to try to avoid drama, you should always focus on what they didn't say and not what they did say. You know what I mean? And I think this is a good example of that. I think you can look and see that they made a number of specific statements that are probably technically true in a court of law, but are in their essence misleading and or not true. That's what I think happened. Yes, it's phrased, so if there's further developments, only investigation team will take the blame. There's also a possibility for that too. Yeah, it's just crazy. I'm not surprised about it at all. Not so malnourished now soon. Oh shit, damn, I look like a big boy. Oh my God. That's that guy that came to meet them. I forgot what his fucking name was. At the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I remember him. And Gosetsu, yeah, there it is. And it's too good to not repost it. Okay, what's this? Okay.
Tight, yeah.
Okay, that's.
Blue, yellow, pink. Whatever, man. Just keep bringing me that. I don't even know who you are. Damn, man, look at that. I knew it. Nobody moves crystal in the South Valley but me.
god, that was so good. Holy shit, that was amazing. The editing is unreal. That's so fucking great. Oh my god, that's really good. Perfect editing? Yeah, it's so good. Wow. So Overwatch 2 isn't launching with PvE. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Blizzard Entertainment. Releasing Overwatch 2 without the PvE mode that was supposed to be the sequel's main feature only makes it seem like you're using Overwatch 2 to clean up your company's horrible news cycle. I mean, I feel like whenever you're announcing, like, look at this here. New skins, new skin. Like, is a battle pass really news? I mean, is a battle pass newsworthy? I feel like it's kind of not. I mean, fuck, it's a goddamn battle pass, man. It's nuts. And did he ever react to the Mega Whale video? The JT, it's all business? No, what's that? I know who that guy is. He's a Diablo streamer. I watched the stream before. And yeah, if he made a video, I'll watch it, man. I think that'll be great. And let's see, they only put 2 next to the name, so people would have to rebuy all the skins. Yeah, maybe that's it. And let's see, he's a whale. I saw that, yeah, because I was scrolling down and I saw this guy spent fucking, what's it called? 50 grand. 50 grand on the game. It's like, how you spend that much money on a fucking game? That's a lot of money to spend on a fucking game. I'm gonna just say that. That's way too much goddamn money to spend on the game. I'll look it up and see if this guy made a video.
But I'm going to end this.
Let's see if I find this real quick. Asmongold, this video is for you, Diablo.
Still waiting. You cannot escape my wrath!
Oh boy.
Your time has come. I don't have enough energy.
Oh, okay. All right, give me a minute. Let me see. Let me look at a few more of these real quick. Johnny Depp wants to move on. Amber Heard's still in love. I'll look at that later. Best Man in News has come back once again. I might watch that today. I'm not sure yet. Activision finds no evidence of widespread misconduct at Activision Blizzard. Yeah, very convenient. And let's see if I go for the rest of these. Oh, right. All right, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more of these, and then we're gonna watch it. So I saw this. This is Bill Gates talking about bored apes. Here we go. This is the guy that he invented the vaccine that puts a microchip in you. It's this guy. That's the guy.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, expensive, digital images of monkeys are going to improve the world immensely.
We all agree on that.
And that's so incredible. Anyway, I'm used to asset classes where, like a farm, where they have output, or a company where they make products.
Yes,
I have an asset class that's 100% based on
speculation,
sort of greater fool theory that somebody's going to pay more for it than I do.
The greater fool theory. And like, the thing is, you probably might not know what that is. NPC, thanks for the 5 subs. Thank you so much. Yeah, but like, whenever you put it, it's like the greater fool theory, buying NFTs. Oh yeah, I get it. Like, you don't really need it defined, do you? It's just kind of obvious.
Class, it's 100% based on
self-explanatory.
Sort of greater fool theory that somebody's going to pay more for it than I do, and where it has at its heart sort of this anonymity that you avoid taxation or any sort of government rules about kidnapping fees or things. Anyway, I'm not involved in that. I'm not long or short any of those things.
My man.
I don't know. I mean, obviously,
based Bill. Holy shit! I'm so glad to see him shitting on it, man.
Fight to the end.
It's just like I find it to be so amazing that people take this so fucking seriously. Oh my fucking god, 'cause he's not an idiot. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of a boring clip. I don't think it's a boring clip at all. It's like I love seeing people like fascinating to see the older tech giants investors fade out of relevance. Is this a? Oh no. Oh no. I can tell this is an NFT because it looks shitty. Yeah, this is a guaranteed 100% an NFT. It looks stupid and shitty. Like, yeah, absolutely 100% that's an NFT. Oh my fucking god, man. Mine now? Yeah, anybody... Hey, does anybody want this guy's NFT? Hey, here, guys, I'm gonna steal it, okay? Give me 1 second. All right. There you go. There you go. Everybody steal the NFT right now. Let's go. Come on, boys. Let's go. Get it. Right-click it before it's gone. Yeah, come on. It's a giveaway. Exactly. Holy fuck. I just can't believe how people can be so goddamn fucking stupid. It's funny to me, to be honest with you. It really is. And it is just... It is so funny for me to see people waste their fucking money on this stuff. I think it is hilarious. I honestly do. I think it's hilarious that they're doing this. And I feel like more and more people are starting to realize how much of a waste of money it is. It's the age of information. This is the age of the opposite of information. Okay, let's go ahead and watch this video. Here we go. Asmongold, this video is for you. Here we go. Let's find out what it's about.
What's going on, guys? This is JT here. Another video after a really long night stream. By the way, guys, I want to tell y'all, thank y'all so much for coming and supporting the Twitch channel. I really appreciate you guys showing up, all the stuff out, all the support y'all have been giving, all the fun we've been having on the stream. They have been an absolute blast, and I've been having a ton of fun on Twitch. I've only been Twitching now, or I've only live streamed on Twitch now for 5 days, and every single day has gotten better and better. The crowd's grown. And
look at this dude's resonance. 5,000 fucking resonance.
What is the mission?
Look at his fucking pearls. 1.2 million? Wait a second. Okay, how much do you
fades.
Okay, so just 1 second.
Impossible to escape.
Divided by it's 7.2, right?
Truth.
It's 6,000 plus 1,200.
The pitiful laws of tiny men.
Yes, okay.
Their blood will serve me. Fulfill my purpose, my splendor, reborn from
He's sitting
their
on
pain.
16 grand, just sitting there.
And my beauty will never.
It's just sitting there
again.
That's just that's off the top. That's money right off the top. That's oh my mother. What a gamer.
The tower is
oh
just
my
beyond
fucking
the courtyard.
god. Beyond mortal comprehension. Holy
shit,
dude.
It's been a ton of fun, like I was saying. I wanted to make this video specifically for
I am not ready yet.
a lot of the computer haters that I have seen. A lot of people that play computer games are hating so hard on Diablo Immortal.
Bro, dude, it's like these computer nerds, man. They're getting up in their feelings like it's high school again. When are we gonna be able to throw these computer nerds in the garbage can again? Like, what is this, computer gamers? What do you mean? Where do you think? Where do you think they made Diablo Immortal? They made this shit on a computer.
And I understand their view because honestly, I've been a computer gamer my entire life. I'm mainly talking about Asmongold and also a little bit of Rich Campbell and Quinn. I mean, all these guys are.
So he's calling out all of Allcraft. Like he's coming down. He's not just on me. Like he's on everybody on Allcraft. Like he's like, yo, these guys, we've had enough of their shit. Except Josh,
guys that I've been a fan of for
probably doesn't watch
years
YouTube
after
videos.
years. I think all three of them are absolutely hilarious. I love watching their live streams.
Thank you.
And I think they're really good dudes as well. But I think they have a one-sided point of view of how mobile gaming works and the differences in computer and mobile gaming now. I've been in computer gaming since 1990.
If the difference between mobile gaming and computer gaming is that in mobile gaming you have to spend money, why is that the difference? What? But why? But that's my main question. But why?
99, my freshman year of high school, and I used to travel the United States. States playing a game called Counter-Strike.
Oh,
and
all
I
right.
played Counter-Strike 1.3 and 1.6.
Yes.
I used to play
Yes.
Cyber Athlete Professional League in
I am not
Dallas,
ready yet.
Texas. It was the first ever $1 million tournament.
Holy shit.
Texas, and my team placed 8th, right? And we won like $15,000 a piece for 5 members.
That's a lot.
Huge deal.
Like back
That's
then, you
still
got to keep in
rechargeable.
mind, like gaming was not what it is now. Like 15 grand back then was a lot. That was ridiculous.
Suffer! You deserve nothing less.
Yeah, and then we were in Cal Invite, and we constantly the big thing with Counter-Strike for them.
The reason he's bringing all this up, right, is because like he's trying to make himself
A dead
and
end.
like I'm not saying this is
I'll
the
have to
wrong
find
thing,
another
right?
way
He's just
forward.
giving his effectively like his resume, so it's not like, oh, I'm just like some random guy. Like he's like, yeah, I actually like I know what I'm talking about, right? Like yeah, it's his he
I am
wants
not ready
to
yet.
yeah, he wants to be an expert witness exactly.
Counter-Strike, I moved on to
I am renewed.
Diablo 2, not
Still waiting.
competitively. I just stopped playing Counter-Strike competitively because it didn't lead me nowhere.
That's still
It's hard.
We ended up falling apart. Like, kind of throughout the game. But however, I still play the game to this day. And I've played it pretty much my whole
The
life
enemy
as
has
well. But
breached
not
our
only
defenses.
Counter-Strike, I've also
Take
played
them from
tons
the
of
mistress.
different computer games such as World of Warcraft, Diablo 2, Diablo 3. I've played Warcraft 3, I've played
I am not
StarCraft 2,
ready
I've
yet.
played Hearthstone, and I've played all these games at a level to where it's player v player, obviously
Okay.
player versus player, and made massively
Discipline.
competitive,
Remember.
right? I was a gladiator in World of Warcraft on the BlackRock server. I was
It's
actually
BG9.
in Rekko's guild, Byron's guild, which is called Sup Fresh Our Turn Baby. I had
Oh my god, that fucking build, man. Like that was on BG9. That shit was hard.
That's still
Oh
recharging.
my god, that was hard.
his team.
All right,
with
let's see it.
Rekko in the Brutal Gladiator season. It was when Feral Druid
Give me a
powers.
moment.
I was a Resto Druid named Butter. He was Rekko, and we had another buddy that was a Feral Druid. We ran Rogue Double Druid. And
I can see
I was
that
a
happening.
Merciless Gladiator,
I'm not ready yet.
Vengeful Gladiator, a Brutal Gladiator, and so forth, right?
Okay.
Quitting WoW after
Remember.
Wrath of the Lich King. All I played WoW
Feel
for
my
was
wrath.
Arena, right?
Real Plug, thanks for
So
five
this
subs,
is
thank
kind of just, all this stuff is useless information, what I'm saying, but I'm just kind of giving you guys
Yeah,
a
we get
background
it.
that I have been a part of.
You have used the computer before.
Right?
Okay.
By the way, I respect all you guys to the utmost. So
All right, so now
I was
he's about to
thinking, I was
talk
like,
shit.
I've never made a video like
Here we go.
basically talking about people's
Still waiting.
perspective. I kind of just only focus on gaming. However, all the trash talk for mobile gaming just isn't necessary, in my opinion, as
Okay,
far as
why not?
like Diablo Immortals.
Okay.
I've also played mobile gaming a lot. Not only do I play a lot of computer gaming, I play a lot of mobile gaming.
I am not ready
Okay.
yet.
Been a part of a game called Clash of Clans. Have over 6 figures
Place
invested
was
into it.
my tomb. Let it be yours. Give me a moment. This place was my tomb. Let it be yours. I am wounded. Back in the fight. Discipline. Remember?
He spent 100 grand on a fucking video game. I don't even know what to say. I'm just in shock. Real Plug 5 subs, thanks man, I appreciate it.
Over the course of a while, right? And so had an absolute blast with that game, but again, completely different perspective.
Okay.
And now Diablo Immortal has come out. I've been a Diablo fan my entire life. Played
Yeah.
D1, played
Come.
D2,
All
played
right.
D3.
Let us return to
All right.
the tower's
Was
entrance.
big into D3, had a couple level 99 hardcore characters, had one of the best low level 18 duelers in the world. As an assassin, used to buy and sell items every day.
Wait,
off
what?
D2J duelers in the world. 99 hard 2, played D. Come out. I've been a Diablo fan my entire life. Played D1, played D2, played D3. Was big into D3, had a couple level 99 hardcore characters, had one of the best low level.
That was Diablo 2. Yeah, I guess he must be saying Diablo 2, because Diablo 3, it's not how it worked.
18
Okay.
duelers in the world. As an assassin, used to buy and sell items every day off D2JSP. Had an
Okay.
absolute blast. Used to buy all kinds of stuff off Kripparrian nonstop. You always had the goods. I'd always buy them. And so I used to
Bro,
love...
I remember a Crip. I don't remember that being true. I don't remember Crip ever having good gear to sell. I remember Crip selling stupid shit and people buying it. Whenever the Real Money Auction House came out, he would sell stupid shit and people would buy it.
Playing Diablo 2, some of my best childhood memories, right?
Okay.
Well, anyway,
Perfection.
mobile gaming is a completely different type of vibe. You go in downloading mobile gaming knowing that there's a pay-to-play perspective and there's a free-to-play perspective.
Why? Like, and this is the question that I feel like nobody seems to be able to ask. Like, we know that there are mobile games that are pay to win. Everybody knows this. But have you ever stopped to take a second and think, why?
And then there's like a mediocre, like, let's just call it a minnow. We got like free-to-play players, then we got minnows, then we got golf.
Minnows are battle pass anthems, right? Minnows, you know, they buy the battle pass every time, and that's about it, right? Maybe they buy like a collector's edition battle pass.
I suppose I may
it.
need to work on that.
You know, then we got whales, and then we got the big boys, then we got the mega whales, right?
The big
so there's
boys.
multiple different.
The big boys.
Players.
All right.
Is that
a good mobile
shard
game
of the world
can
stone?
find how to mix all of these
terrible
players
power resurrected the Countess
to one game to have
I will
fun
trust both
together
you and
in all
King to
sorts
deal
of
with it
different
then.
ways, right?
I'm sure
And
he'll
so
be
what I've
relieved to
found
know it
is
is in
I've
your
played
capable
probably
hands.
4 or 5 different really good mobile games that have been able to do that.
In the
right?
meantime,
Clash of
we will
Clans being one
continue
of
to
them,
ensure
Castle
the
Clash being one of
Bloodsworn
them.
do not return.
Clash Royale
Should
being
you
one of
ever
them.
require
Multiple
our
games
aid,
that have
we will
just
be
figured
here.
out that niche. Well,
Farewell,
I just wanted to say
friend.
this: Diablo Immortal is one of those games.
So I feel like this is what a lot of mobile gamers say, is that basically mobile games are pay to win because they're pay to win. It's like a tautological argument that, like, well, they're pay to win because they're pay to win. It's circular logic. There's nothing that it's like, yes, we know this, but why? Mobile games are pay to win. Why? Well, because they're pay to win. But why? Why is it like this?
And here's why. I'll explain.
It's just crazy.
I saw the video of Rich and Asmongold.
Uh-oh.
Basically, Rich had invested, I don't know what he invested, like $15,000 or something. Never went into the battlegrounds in this game ever before. And yeah, he just went in there and started basically multi-shotting and killing everybody.
Yeah, he sure did.
And so they were laughing at the video, making fun of it, and being like, "Oh, this is what it's like being a pay-to-play.
Yeah.
Well, you just one-shot everybody. Look at all, die, free-to-play, die." You know what I mean? Basically like that, right?
Yeah, kill the poor
Well,
people.
here's the thing: when he went
Squid
into the
Game.
battleground, he's in a silver battleground, literally the first rank of battleground. So of course he's playing all the worst players in the battleground. That's like me being a global elite Counter-Strike player and making a smurf on a silver account and just going tapping heads and going 44-0 like he did in the battleground. Of course you're gonna go 44-0, you goof. Come on, it's freaking. You just spent 15 grand and you're playing against a bunch of silvers. Wait till you.
Well, wait a sec. So I don't understand what that makes sense of. So like, if you didn't spend 15 grand. Does that mean that, like, you're just not going to be able to get as far up there? I mean, like, yeah, obviously that's true. Like, what he's saying is true. That, like, yes, obviously whenever you first start off playing the game, you're going to be matched with people that are lower. And
Indeed,
what I'm
King.
assuming with the
Once again, you
like
were
the
right.
MMR system
The
and
shard was
Diablo
already in
Immortal
the hands
is
of
that it
evil
will
when I
slowly
arrived.
match you up
Many
against
laid
more
down their
whales
lives
over
to
time.
aid us
Is
in
that right?
reclaiming it.
Like, this seems like he's saying that money equals
sacrifice.
skill.
Each shard
Yes,
has
effectively
only
that's
fallen
right.
into
And so,
worse
yeah, of
hands.
course that's what's going to
It is
happen.
far
But I
past
don't think that's
time we
the
were
only
rid
thing that
of them.
happens. Like, it's
Follow
not.
me, if you
I'm
would.
sure that, like, and also, like, in that mindset,
Even as
if
small
you're
as
only
they
getting
are,
matched up
the
against other
shards
whales
still
whenever you get into the
radiate a
higher ranks,
corrupting power.
then that would logically mean that unless you
There.
spend money,
It
you
should
can't
be
get to the
safe
higher
enough
ranks.
to begin the ritual.
You see what I'm saying?
to get to the top of the...
So his argument actually explains what the problem is.
Seems to have no effect.
Battlegrounds, brother. Wait till you come to the legend rank and you get up there with the pay-to-play players. Let's see what happens then.
So all of the pay-to-play players are the high PvP rank? I mean, I don't know, guys. I feel like that's a little bit problematic.
My friend, I will need you to lend me your strength.
You ain't going to be running over players like that. Like I said, it's different versions of the game, different places. I also enjoy playing mobile games as a free-to-play player. It makes me feel good inside to smash somebody who is a pay-to-play. So there's different ways to look at it. There's different fun to be had. I personally love the system of running a rift, having a chance at finding something. I'm a gambler. That makes me happy.
I don't think that surprised anybody, number one. Number two, that's the problem. I mean, he just said it. He's like, oh, I'm a gambler. I like running rifts. That's my whole point. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole thing as a gambler. Yes, duh. Of course that's what it is. That's the problem. It's a game. This game does not make sure that people are 18 years old. It does not have any verification. Like, I'll give you this. If you go into Caesar's Palace, I guarantee you in Las Vegas, they're gonna make sure that you're not a kid.
Discipline.
There's not a lot of kids that probably get onto the fucking the gambling floor, and they just accidentally, you know, we got a 14-year-old in there. That doesn't happen.
Makes people happy. If people enjoy mobile gaming,
not a fan
so
of gambling,
be it.
but
All the
there's a
hatred
spectrum.
doesn't need to be there because it's useless. It's not that
Back in the
important. Like, you can just move on.
If it's not that important, why you spend $50,000?
I am not ready yet.
Why? So it's obviously that important, right? So like that is just, in my opinion, in the garbage. Number one. Number two, why is it that important? Because if the game does well, if these games perform well,
fine.
Then more games will come out that do the same thing. So anybody who is a PC gamer, anybody who is a gamer in general, I personally don't like this distinction between mobile gamers and PC gamers. I think this is stupid. How many of you guys play games on your phone and also games on your PC?
Will do us no good.
Like, I feel like most people probably do that. Most people do that. This is like, I remember Keemstar. It always annoyed me whenever he would do this. He's like trying to start like, oh, it's YouTubers versus Twitch streamers. What the fuck are you talking about, Keem? I'm doing both of them all the time. Like, most Twitch streamers upload to YouTube. Most YouTubers stream on Twitch. A lot of them, it's just weird. Oh, he's in chat. JT, what's up, man? How you doing? We've got your video on. All right, let's watch
the game. You don't need to talk bad about it because people like me and mobile gamers enjoy the game. Like, straight up, you can be free to play.
I think people can enjoy the game, right? And like the thing is, again, I feel like saying that you like gambling, and yeah, he's here. Free advertisement. As I said, I don't mind watching people's videos as long as they're good. I don't care if they get advertised. I think that's fine. I link everybody's video that I watch. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it's you know, that's whatever to me. I don't give a shit. And so this is the way that I see it, right? Is that like it's the gambling feature of the game that I think is problematic. I mean, the rest of it is whatever to me. Like, I don't care if he wants to spend 50 grand on a game. He can do whatever he wants.
In this game and have a blast. I have 10 real life friends and they play free to play and all of them love it to the highest extent. I also have 3 of my very best friends in real life who have all invested over $5,000 in this game and they love it. They're having an absolute blast.
That's great, but like, I mean, you've got to keep in mind that like this has to be to a degree like a personal experience. Because, like, if it's not a personal experience, then why is it that there are so many other people that feel differently? Why does it have a 0.3 on Metacritic if it's such a good game? Well, maybe it's not a good game. And in my opinion, like, I'd actually be curious to hear how he feels about the actual game itself. Because I think the fundamental game is bad. Like, he said he played Diablo 3. Well, he should be getting a lot of nostalgia running the Rifts. Because it's the same thing.
Different perspectives. You know what I mean? So it's weird to me because when you've only played PC games, you don't understand that itch that mobile gamers have in all the different ways that they do enjoy the gaming. So
I feel like that is like the worst sentence I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, do we not understand the itch? Is it the itch, or is it something else that people refer to it as? The itch is a gambling addiction? I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's not good, man. It's Gamba. Yeah, number one, it's Gamba. Number two, like, I don't think that, like, why would somebody who plays why would somebody who plays mobile games, or sorry, PC games, not be able to understand this? I feel like anybody could understand this. Like, it's not like it's hard to understand at all.
Yeah, sure, you can consider it a test.
Yeah, that's
you
what
can
it
also
is.
find
I
some
mean,
rare materials in there.
I've
never been inside myself, but it sure brings a lot of people to my forge.
All the hate on Diablo Immortal isn't necessary because this is the best mobile game I've ever played and ever seen.
But, like, the problem is that even if that's true, there's still, like, I mean, and that's fine, right? I'm gonna go back. I want to listen to what he said a sentence ago, right? Like, there are a lot of people that have said that. In my opinion, I don't play mobile games. I don't like them. Why? It has nothing to do with the monetization. It has everything to do with I just don't like playing games on my phone. The screen's too small. It's like this. I don't like doing that, right? And so it's just that's all. I don't like the controls and like moving with my thumbs, etc. There's nothing negative about mobile games, right? In my mind.
You don't understand that itch that mobile games have in all the different ways that they do enjoy the gaming. So, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, I don't really want to go on too much more. I just think that all the hate on Diablo Immortal isn't necessary because this is the best mobile game I've ever played and ever seen.
People just don't like it. And like, for example, I think that if you completely ignore, and this is something that a lot of people say that I do disagree with. If you completely ignore the monetization and you don't care about the monetization, like here's a good fucking question, is I watched this guy's stream one day. All you were doing, man, was running Lasso over and over. That's garbage. You're just beating a fucking target dummy. You just beat a target dummy, and then, by the way, and I'm sure, like, if I pull up his spot, I can say I watched it for like an hour. The rock didn't spawn that you had to get behind. And then people were dying, and then I think somebody, it might have even been him, said that, like, y'all gotta spend more fucking money so you don't get killed by this goddamn explosion. I saw this shit. Yeah, I knew what this was. Show the bot. That's what it was. Because people were getting killed because they couldn't fucking afford to get enough